how to use the Autoblogger tool. So this is a new tool that is very powerful and very useful, particularly for Autobidder. And the idea is for you to be able to quickly put out highly optimized local pages targeting very specific keywords and do it very quickly. You could do it from your phone, right? You could do it, between jobs. If you're a two-man crew or whatever and you have some free time, you can snap a few pictures of the job and get it published very quickly. So here's a demo of one, what it would look like. You've got your title, your H1 tag up here. You've got another title here. You've got a project overview. Now, there are 4 different templates or styles, I guess you could say. This one is a project overview. This is where you can, literally put one up for every single job you do, or, anything that's in a specific area, specific type of job, vinyl siding, brick, stucco. You want to have pages for all of those different types, right? So you've got this overview, then you've got some text block, then you've got a step-by-step assessment, which is a very cool SEO feature here. And then you've got additional images, more text, an FAQ section, which is very important, very useful for SEO. And you've got an embedded map, which is again very useful for local SEO. So how can we do this very quickly? So this is one example. Let me show you one more example of a different style. So that one was the job overview. This one is the keyword targeting. If you want to target a specific type of keyword, in this example, we're targeting warehouses, but you could imagine doing the same thing for apartment complexes, HOAs, gas stations, office buildings, any type of job really that you want to target. You can create one of these pages for and get it posted very quickly. You can upload images, you can add different features, but really it's just optimized for, in this case, pricing. You see we've got what affects pricing. This is very useful for SEO, an FAQ section. And then there should be a pricing table in here. Maybe this one didn't have it toggled on. But pricing tables are also very, very useful for SEO. And in fact, no, this one wasn't the pricing one. Here's an example of a pricing page. This is where you're targeting specifically the industry or the keyword with pricing. So here you can see a pricing table. These are very, very useful for SEO, these pricing tables. And then we also got a little chart here, again, useful for SEO. And then we got some text, we got some FAQ sections and a map again, okay? So how do we do this? So all you're going to do is go to the website page with an Autobidder, and you'll see this button here that says Autoblogger. You're going to want to open that. And you have a few different options. So we'll create a new blog post. You've got Job Showcase. This is perfect for when you just want to really target specific keywords in different areas. Whether it's vinyl siding, house wash, deck cleaning, patio cleaning. The options are really unlimited for you here in terms of Job Showcase. Then you've also got Job Type. Job type or / keyword targeting. This is where maybe you haven't necessarily done this type of job, or maybe you have and you have some images. This is when you're really just trying to target for specific keywords. This is very useful to target different locations. Then you've got pricing related pricing targeting. Of course, Autobidder is a pricing tool, so this is extremely handy. And then you've got a more general FAQ educational style article as well. Okay, so in this example, let's go ahead and do a job showcase. And it's going to start by, you'll have your business section here where you can have your logo and your business information that'll just pre-populate. Here we can go into the services though, and it connects to your Autobidder services, so you can just import one of your existing Autobidder services, or you can also do this for services unrelated to your Autobidder services. You could do it for a different service as well. Now here it's going to have us choose a target city, and in this case, I'll choose one of the locations that EcoCleans targets, and you can also put an individual neighborhood as well, which is very good for super local SEO. You can choose a tone and a design style. We'll keep the goal of rank and local search. And now it's going to give us some suggested angles that we could use. So, detail specific house wash projects, highlight before and after. So in this case, I'll go down here, and this will have a set of duration. I'll say 1.5 hours. And then for the job notes, I'll say Okay. And now that we've added that, you can also expand with AI, start writing a little bit and then have it kind of finish off the rest. And then once you added that, these should update. So let's see. We can do outline safety measures and emphasize the importance of regular house washing. Then you see it shows some suggested angles. You can copy and paste these in to the job notes if you like. Then we can upload our photos. And here I will upload a couple of photos that I have. So this one will be set as a before. This one will be set as an after. Generate that content. This part will take a few seconds here for it to generate. Okay, so it generates a hero section, and here you can edit everything before it actually publishes. You can see the highlight section, job, how long it took. You can see the text section here. This is where it shows the before and after. You've got the process timeline, where you can, remove things, adjust this however you like. You've got the FAQ section. This is very important for SEO. You can come in here and change anything, remove questions, add questions. Here we've got the map embed, which is just pulling in a map from this local area. And then we've got our CTA. I'll turn the CTA off because the blog that I'm using already has one built in. Now we can check the meta description and the SEO. Okay, now we'll go next. Now this gives you an SEO score, and you can go in and optimize this more as well. Meta title I think is a bit too long. Primary keyword in the first paragraph. This doesn't always need to be 100% perfect. Really, the key thing is consistency. But if you wanted to, you could go back to the editor and you could add a paragraph section. And then you could just regenerate the text. And now we'll go on to the next step. We'll add that featured image in here. And we could give it a category or comma separated tag if you use these inside of the site editor. That's when you start getting a bit more advanced. I'll just keep this simple. Now you could also add a link to a Facebook page or a video, Facebook post, or a Google My Business post. These are very useful for SEO as well. That complicates things a bit, but the idea is you'd want to post something to your GMB with a similar title, similar type of post, and then paste it in here. Same with the Facebook page, same with the video, and then click Save and Sync. And then you're just going to give it a few seconds. It's going to push to the website, and then I'll head back over to the website and show you guys how it looks. Okay, and now it's been synced. If you're ready to publish it, you can come in here and just click Publish Live. Then you can head back over to the website, and we'll have to refresh. And here you can see that post that we were just working on with that house, right? You can see the title, you can see the project overview, how long it took, the location, the project type. This is very SEO friendly, by the way. You can see all the bullet points, using the business name multiple times. Then you've got an intro paragraph. Then you've got the before and after slider. Shows the before, shows the after. You can see a little before and after section here. The key improvements. Then you can see a step-by-step process timeline. Again, this is very useful for SEO. FAQ section, also very useful for SEO. And then here you got a map of that particular location. And then you've got that other paragraph that I generated at the end there. And then you got the project photos. Okay. So that pretty much summarizes it for you guys. That's an overview as to how the Autoblogger works. I will make another video similar to this one from a phone, because most people I think are going to be using this from a phone. It's just so easy to just, put up a blog post. It takes like 5-10 minutes. I did this from a computer for the video's sake, but there will be videos making it from phone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.